Today we are outside of lot 45 in Lansing Island. We've done quite a few things to it so far. So in a moment we're going to step out and take a look at what we have done and what we're going to do in the future. So let's take a look. So this is lot 45 in Lansing Island. This is where we stand so far. The plumbers finished up yesterday and we have an inspection today. So we're going to go stand over there and look at it from that angle. Before we get to the stage, the very first thing that we do is we call the surveyors in and we have them do a 5-foot offset with an FFE, which is what we're looking at right here. This is your offset stake and it has an FFE on it. FFE is a little bit worn out, but you can see a 5 right there. Your FFE stands for finished floor elevation, and that means it's the top of your slab. In this case, we have a 7-foot FFE, so we are 7 feet above sea level at the top of our slab. The offset stakes allow the tractor crew to come in. The very first thing they do is they scrape the pad, then they either fill it and bring dirt in, or they cut it down and remove dirt. In this case, we had to bring in about 10 dump trucks full of dirt to bring it up 4 inches. After that, they compact it. After the compaction, we have an engineer come in and the engineer tests the pad for compaction, and he will run the numbers and tell us if the pad passes compaction or if the tractor crew has to come back and roll it again. Once we pass compaction, we bring the surveyors back and they set these corner stakes. And as you can see, it's not actually the corner of the house, it's more so the corner of the pad. Once the corner stakes are in, that allows the formboard crew to come in and they do the forms. Formboard crew comes in, they build the forms. Forms are going to be the outline of the slab, which is going to be the foundation of the house. Once the forms are complete, the surveyor comes out, checks them for accuracy. We come out here too, we pull a tape measure, double check everything. And then the concrete contractor comes back out with a different crew. They dig these footers out. Footers essentially anchor the slab into the soil. We typically do monolithic slabs on grade in Florida, which means it's one big pour, monolithic, and then slab on grade, meaning it's poured directly on the dirt. Up north, you might have different types of systems. You might have crawl spaces, you might have stem walls. In Florida, it's mostly monolithic slabs on grade. After the footers are dug out, the plumbers come in and they do their underground plumbing. Right now we are in the master bathroom, so this is a good example of what that looks like. Right here we have a sink. You can tell because there's a drain, hot water, which is insulated, and then you have your cold water. They mix it at the faucet. You have your toilet, 4-inch drain, then you have your toilet supply water, hose bib, shower. Now our valve over here mixes on the knee wall, and then it supplies the shower head. So you have your hot, cold supply. Here is a drain for the shower, hot, cold drain for the tub, and then another sink over here with a stack pipe. Today we have our inspection with the city of Satellite Beach. He's gonna make sure that these pipes are holding water, which they are, and that we have pressure. So let's go take a look in the mechanical room over here. This is our mechanical room. We're gonna have 2 air handlers. We have 2 units outside, and they put the valve on the water heater. As you can see, we are holding pressure, so we are good for inspection on the underground plumbing. The inspector will also check the sewer. This is called a sewer tap inspection. He is gonna make sure that the sewer line running to the house actually taps into the city sewer, which goes to the street. Once we pass those inspections, the concrete contractor comes back, puts the dirt back in its place, makes everything look pretty, and we will pick up where we left off in the next video.
DiPrima Homes, building luxury since 1961.